David filming us. No, I just went in. Good thing.
Everybody, we're not stopping you chewing or drinking or anything else like that, but Stephen has got to go back to the chamber in the next 10 minutes to carry on his business. So we do want him to say a few words to you. But just before we do that, just to explain to Stephen who we've got here. Stephen, these are all people who had have had something to do with your Great War project, but from different angles. We've had some school children who went to Germany in August. We have some people who helped prepare the exhibition. We've got a lot of people who were behind the scenes preparing stuff for that exhibition, and I think that just about covers everyone at the minute. And we've got lots of people who've done different things, played in the cricket match. So they've had different aspects of the tour, different aspects of the project. And what we're doing here is saying thank you to everybody, which I'm sure we're going to do in a second. But we're also preparing part of the DVD that we're going to do for the end of the project to send off to the Heritage Fund people. So hopefully they'll support us again. But also to show exactly what's been achieved this year. So we've got a whole lot of people here who had quite a lot to do with the presentation of your project. So
very good. Thank you, Bob. Afternoon, everyone. This afternoon. Keep track of the time. First, thank you very much for coming. It's my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the House of Commons. I hope that you've enjoyed your visit, your tour. I understand from Bob that the tour was slightly truncated because of timings and chambers being shut. I hope what you have seen has given you an insight to this fantastic, wonderful place. And it's I hope, as you know from the letter that I sent you, that it is my small way of saying thank you for all you have done to make this project the huge success that I think it undoubtedly is. When Bob and I sat down probably 18 months, 2 years ago, we were trying to think of some way of commemorating the First World War, and I have to say our ambitions were relatively limited. I mean, one of the areas that I'm particularly interested in is education, and I was trying to think of a way of involving the schools, and we came up with the idea of writing to the schools and seeing if they wanted to make a contribution to the project to commemorate the First World War. And from there we sort of thought, well, perhaps we should do it with our twin towns as well. That would be quite an interesting angle to bring the three towns together, all of whom had been involved in the conflict. And then other groups got involved, and then more and different groups got involved, and the scale of the project grew and grew and grew. And I think that it reached absolute new heights on Saturday when a little project that Bob and I had started on the back of a fag packet down in Orsett got mentioned at the annual Royal British Legion Remembrance Service with Johnny and Jade taking part. And yeah, it makes the hairs on the back of my neck stand up with pride. And I'd like to claim all the credit, but I can claim only the tiniest bit of credit for this. And it actually, all the credit lies with you all. It's you all who made this happen. I perhaps have given it some guidance at points along the way, but it's not my hard work. This is your hard work, and you should be rightly proud of what you have achieved. And I am delighted to have been associated with it in any small way. And so, as I say, this is a way of saying thank you. Often these things, when they appear that no one's in charge and that they just happen, it's actually a demonstration of the extra work that went in behind the scenes to make them happen. These things don't organise themselves, they don't just happen. An incredible amount of work, as Bob said at the beginning, whether it was behind the scenes, front of house, playing in cricket matches, going on conferences, all has made this project what it is. And it's not done yet, it's still growing, it's still rolling, it's still got a number of 4 years, I hope, to run. But it is an absolute credit to those who have made it what it is so far. And that has been recognised. The Heritage Lottery Fund said it's one of the best projects. The exhibition that we had down at Tyler Country Park, they said, you know, it's one of the best things they've ever seen as a community coming together and creating something lasting. And we can already begin to see the sustainability and the long-term impact that this project will and has had. So, finally again, thank you for all your efforts, all your time, all your commitment to this, and I hope that you will continue to be involved over the coming years so that when we look back in 2018, we will have created something that is truly remarkable and truly memorable for all those involved, that properly marks the sacrifice that was made 100 years ago. Thank you for your attendance today. Enjoy your sandwiches and the rest of your drinks, and I'm sorry that I have to go back to the chamber because I have to go and support the Secretary of State for Justice, who is making a statement as soon as this finishes. So I'm going to give it another couple of minutes and then I will be away. But thank you very much, and I hope to see you all again very soon.
Okay, so what was the relevance of today?
It was good.
And how did it sort of...
It was most enjoyable, and it really makes me feel that all the hard work that we've put in over the past 4 or 5 months worth it. To see all those poppies and crosses was quite touching as well.
Yeah.
But the only thing is this journey now, I'm sure 100 years ago would have been a lot quicker by horse and cart.
Do you think that what we've done today is going to help build the legacy for our project?
Oh, there's no doubt about that, and it will make the rest of us, all of us, you know, continue to work hard to make sure there is a legacy to go forward. No question about that. It really has been worthwhile.
So the question is, how did it feel to you today laying the wreath in the Garden of Remembrance?
It touched my heart a little bit because 100 years ago I would have been fighting for our country in the war, but to see how many people had died since the beginning of World War I was, I don't know really, it was... Yeah, made me think twice actually, yeah. Because it takes your life a little bit for granted, because you wouldn't be, like, there would be hardly any chance of you surviving like World War I or II. And like to be able to lay it was like really, I respected that really a lot. And to see all the crosses at the Westminster Abbey was amazing, I think.
So what did today mean to you?
Well, I think it was a culmination of all the hard work that everyone's put into the last 18 months. And I think everyone should be proud of themselves for what they accomplished. And I think it was a really good idea for Debbie to bring her authentic umbrella with her from 1914. Well done to you all. Thank you to our soldiers.
So, same question to you. What did today mean to you? In a serious response.
In a serious response,
Yeah.
well, that's a bit of a challenge. It was very eerie to be outside when Big Ben struck 11 o'clock, and the whole of the area seemed to go very, very quiet. All the traffic stopped, buses stopped, everybody stopped talking. It's very respectful, which I think is a testament to how strongly everyone feels about the centenary. To be in the House of Commons and hear the respectful way they all spoke about it, that was all about reconciliation at that particular moment. No one was arguing about how we should all feel about this particular time.
And how was today?
I think today was very enlightening for the fact that we went to see Parliament in session, the House of Commons, the Ministry of Justice. We went to the Cenotaph, we went to the Gardens of Remembrance. Although we didn't get to do everything we wanted to do today, I think it was still a very good day.
Turning around to you. In less than half an hour, how did you feel the day went?
It was good. No, it went really well. I think it really has been the culmination of 18 months of work for almost everyone, apart from us lot. Yeah, we've only been here for the last few months, but it was worth it, and it's for us. We've been able to see that even though it's the end of 2014, it kind of shows that there's still a lot of inspiration, as it were, from Stephen especially, to carry on for the next 3 years, so that we can create something which everyone can be proud of by the end of 2018. And like Stephen said, it's quite amazing how a project that started in the back of a cigarette packet in Orsett 18 months ago has kind of become this amazing project which has involved 2 kids being at the Royal Albert Hall and our trip up to London. So yeah, it went good.